You know, I wonder if anyone actually watched my vinyl collection. What the holy shit, dude? What the? No! No, please! Get out of my... No! Starting off with Crumb. I talked about them last time. They're great. Please check them out. This is both of the EPs, Lock It and they're self-titled. It's great. It's short, but it's great, you know? Check it out. I also completed my Los Retros collection with their newest album, Looking Back. This is a really good one. It has great tracks like Amtrak, Likewise, Moonride. It's amazing. Like I said, check him out or them. It's like a band. I don't really know. So shout out to my cousin for it. You know, it was a birthday gift. I mean, come on. This is dope. Like, I can't believe I have this. Random Access Memories by Daft Punk. Amazing album. Literally every single song is great. Like, I think everybody knows how amazing Daft Punk is. If I had to choose a favorite here, probably Fragments of Time. And look at this gatefold. Like, you know, I had to collect this iconic one. Thriller, MJ. I think everybody knows how amazing this album is. Look at this track list. Every single song. If I had to choose a favorite, I'd go with Beat It. I know it's basic, but it's my favorite. And just when I thought my Kendrick collection couldn't get bigger, it does. I have the 10-year anniversary of Good Kid, Mad City. It was a Christmas gift from a friend of mine, so shout out to him. It comes in the standard white clear LP, kind of like this one. They're the exact same. I do prefer this cover though. That same friend also gave me Doris by Earl, which I don't know why, but he gave it to me, and I'm happy to have it. It's a pretty solid Earl album. My favorite is some rap songs, but this has some of his best songs. Burgundy, Chum, Whoa. Like, it's just filled with lots of great songs. Denzel Curry, Taboo. Such an underrated album, man. Like, my mom saw this back cover and it scared the fuck out of her, but it's such a good record. And look at the sleeves. And even the best part. I mean, look at that. Has amazing songs. This self-titled, Clout Cobain, Black Balloons, and my personal favorite, Vengeance. I also picked up the new Steve Lacy album. This is genuinely a great album, in my opinion. I don't care about the bad habit slander. It comes with a cool little poster. Finally, a good album from Steve. I actually am not the greatest fan of his past projects, but this was great. My favorite is definitely Buttons. I'd like to introduce you to my father's album. This album raised me. Like, this is just pure childhood. This is a 10 out of 10 for me, just off nostalgia. I love every single song. When I Was Your Man is without a doubt my favorite. It comes with this little booklet and a front cover that I cannot show. Nirvana, Nevermind. This is another 10 project. It's very iconic. Love this. My cousin got me into it a lot. In Bloom is my favorite. Another underrated short little album, Good Morning, Shawcross. This is a really great album, and I really love this cover. I don't really think there's a bad song here. Like, it's such a vibe to spin. And look at the color press. It's really nice, a really nice blue. And this is the sleeve. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. So happy that I have this. Like, I've wanted it for so long. The more you listen to this album, I feel like the better it is. I love the message behind it, the story. It comes in this, which is really cool, but it got really dusty because I stored it somewhere. The first track has to be like top 10 Pink Floyd. I ain't even done yet because I still got Animals. Like, honestly, this might be my favorite album run ever. These three. I know the songs are like really long, but it's great. Like, it's a great experience. Now I'm glad I get to have these. You know, it makes me feel like Thanos with the Infinity Stones. Now, this is probably one of the most interesting ones I have. Shout out to Anthony. Didn't expect I'd like this album, but I do. I just really hope one day my parents don't spin this when I'm not here. They'll probably question my existence. It comes in a cool pressing as well. My favorite track has to be probably Long Roads, No Turns. More Car Seat Headrest, Teens of Style, Teens of Denial. The gap between these two records is so short, but so impressive. Like, the way they improved on Teens of Denial is crazy. This is still a great album itself. The drum, Something Soon, Sunburned Shirts. Holy shit, this album's great. I do prefer the Monomania Modgon. Teens of Denial is just legendary. Look at this gatefold. It connects with the sleeves too, which I think is really fucking cool. This album has my favorite track of theirs, The Ballad of the Costa Concordia. That's their best song, period. Shout out to my very good friend Live for giving me this. It's also a birthday gift. Came in clutch. In the airplane, Neutral Milk Hotel. Didn't expect to enjoy this, but here it is in my room. My favorite is Holland, 1945, but this album is really nice. Check it out. It's Talking Heads, Remain in Light, a 10 out of 10 project, hands down. This album is addicting. Like, this album gets addicting when you're into it. It's so good. It's so groovy, you know? Like, I love it. Born Under Punches, The Great Curve, Cross-Eyed and Painless. I'd say my favorite is The Great Curve. I also love Listening Wind. This whole album, it's a 10. An album that I gladly spent $30 on. JID, The Forever Story. This has to be my favorite album from last year. If you haven't checked this out, seriously, please check it out. Every song is phenomenal. JID really did his thing. Radar, Crack Sandwich. My favorite, Cody Blue 31. It's amazing. Check it out. As you can see here, I do enjoy Radiohead. OK Computer was arriving when I did my first vinyl collection, so I probably should have waited. This is their best album. This is my favorite. Kid A is just... Look at this gatefold. This is my favorite gatefold. It even has some really weird sleeves, but that's what I love about this album. Just its vibes. It's so... I don't know. I love this album. How to Disappear Completely is my favorite song of theirs. Jigsaw Falling Into Place is my second favorite. In Rainbows is just as great. These two, though, these two are 10s. I also have these CDs, but they're all the same thing. Like, I got Circles here, it's on Fantasy. And Yeezus. Fun little story. I could have gotten the Blonde repress that came out somewhere between December, but I missed it by a couple seconds. I pressed buy and then it just said sold out, and I just dropped to the floor and laid down for 10 minutes rethinking my life. Yeah, that wasn't good. Jesse! What's this? Oh, shit. Oh. Trick by Alex G. It includes a 7-inch record. That's really cool. You know, I was out and this came in. You know, I have time to put it in the video. My favorite track is String. Bonus. That wraps second vinyl collection. Thanks for the support on the last one. The comments, you guys were dope. Haven't done that good since my Fortnite video.